All right, let's get to it. We got a lot of work to do. I'm giving myself like an hour or so. We'll do what we need to do. Early on today, I was able to get a few things done. We did some off-stream work, and I was able to actually fix some things. All right, let's see. Let's actually just get this set up. Primarily, we'll be working with Adobe Animate today, and probably a little bit of Aseprite. So let's see. Let's bring this up a little bit more. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna do the rewatch and go from there. So the things that I did today, I was able to fix a couple things. We found a substitute for the fire effect, so we're gonna see where I need to add it in there, but we did find a substitute, one that won't cut off randomly. So I'm very happy that we actually found one. We did some camera work. Later on today, definitely we'll go over the issues with certain enemy sprites. We'll definitely have to do that today, so I'll give myself at least a couple hours today. We should be good to go. But waiting for the movie to load up, we'll watch it, and then we'll go from there. But primarily, I just worked on the camera, fixing it. And this is actually something I gotta go over as soon as this is done. So let's just watch and just make sure everything is good. Okay, let's see. As soon as you see the teleport, you see the new fire effect right there. So no more phantom frames, but I still got to add it into the other sections. Going forward, that's what we're going to use. Pretty soon, you're going to see where I added the cameras. I might make that a little bit closer, though. All right, right here, we have a camera now. Right there, too. I really like the way that came out. That came out really good. We're gonna do another rewatch just in case. So as mentioned before, Adobe Animate is not the best program. It's prone to glitching. So an effect that I was working on earlier, for some odd reason, it was starting off at the 37th frame instead of starting off at the first frame. I'm like, wait, why is this skipping frames? So I had to manually adjust it so it could start at the first frame instead of starting at the 37th frame. Adobe Animate is not perfect. If you're going to take up a project like this, you have to realize, like, yeah, you might have to make some adjustments on your own. I didn't do anything here. The next sequence, I definitely did something. We did some camera work for the section after when heart attacks. Right there. Made it a little bit closer. Probably have to add a little bit more frames to that. I zoomed in on our arm. Just put more emphasis that her arm is actually hurt from that. All right, I didn't really do anything over here, but I'm really liking the way this is coming out. I might have to slow it down a little tiny bit, but we'll see once we get there. I was thinking of adding the camera to zoom in on her, but we already did that. That really looks really good. But we're gonna watch this one more time just to be on the safe side. I'm thinking about adding an effect to the scythe. I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Look at the new fire effect is super close to the one we were using before, so I don't have to really do anything too crazy. But yeah, definitely going forward, we're gonna be using that new effect. Okay. It's funny, the camera actually got screwed up over here earlier. I was actually really mad. I'm like, come on. The one specific area I didn't want the camera to screw up on, it screwed up on. One of my biggest regrets is I could have made this so much better, but I'm very happy with the way it came out though. I probably will add speed lines to that. I'm thinking about it. We'll have to add at least like 10 more frames to this little section. Eventually, when we do get to CapCut, I'll probably have to add a dynamic camera to that. Well, a cinematic camera to be exact. All right, let's see. I'll have to slow this down a little tiny bit. Okay, let's get right to work. So what we're going to do is we'll start right here. Let me just make sure everything's good. I do like this overlay, but I do have to be careful with what you guys can actually see. Sometimes the overlay might cut off stuff. Let's see. Okay, that should be good. All right. So we'll start at the end and we'll make our way backwards. We're gonna give this 2 more frames. Actually, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they do it a little bit too fast. All right. Give this 2 more frames. Just make this, yeah, 1, 2. 2 more frames for now. What's gonna help it is if we have skid lines. But we can add that later. I'm not too worried about that right now. This one's a good speed. But we do need to make this a little tiny bit bigger. Just a little tiny bit. We'll put it at 700. Move it over to the right a little tiny bit. All right, turn the camera back on. Perfect. All right. That's fine. Maybe I should put a speed line here. I think I might. Yeah. As soon as he starts dashing, so that disappears right there. Yeah, let's add a speed line to this. It's gonna be like a subtle one, nothing too crazy. I might have to go to Kai's for this one. Again, I'm trying to not use those effects because they are prone to glitching, but we haven't had any crazy issues with the special ones. It's the elemental one that gets kind of like dicey. All right. Nope. Nope. That one's a little bit too much. Oh, that would have been such a good one to use, but we're not going to use it. Some of these are just way too thick. Shit, I won't be able to use these, unfortunately. We do have options, which is fine. All right. We'll have to bring up the other ones. Special effects. All right, so now I can actually read you guys the error because you guys won't see the pop-up. So, Adobe Animate. ActionScript 2.0 is no longer supported in this version of Animate. This document will now be set to publish as ActionScript 3.0. Also, any ActionScript code attached to a symbol or component instances have been removed. Please convert all ActionScript 2.0 content, e.g. code components, to ActionScript 3.0 before publishing. Otherwise, the content will not compile. This is why we've had those big, crazy crashes. It's not every effect, but some effects, yes, they will cause the crashes. This is why I have to be very careful with the effects that I use. I just honestly need speed lines. It's not in this one. That's good to know the Mizuchi's effects are here, though. This will take me like a couple minutes to actually find which one it is. Perfect. So that's the falling one. We'll need that for the... Yeah, what if we're going to need this? Copy this. We'll put this one right here. Blank keyframe. Paste this right here. This should be Shockwave 1. What? Turn off layers if you're not using them. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a movie. First, let's turn this into a graphic. See when this ends. Right there. Perfect. Blank keyframe. We'll zoom out a little bit. I might have to move this one above. Let's just see. Yeah, I'll probably have to move this one above. I think this might be good. All right, let's turn this into a movie clip. We'll add it first. Actually, I think this might be a lighten. Unfortunately, I won't know until I actually play the movie. Okay, I'm saving it for now. We're not going to go to the movie just yet, just to save on time. We're just going to go on to the next sequence. We definitely need... We'll probably have to make this shake a little bit, but that's, again, that's a CapCut thing. I might put speed lines here. Oh. We'll give this 5 more frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Save it. Remember, you're capped at 16,000 frames. We're getting close, but we still have a good chunk of frames left. All right, you've been going on for a while. As much as I love Ari, this is 1 hour. Holy crap! Give me a second while I switch songs. Perfect. So over here, we're gonna add at least 10 more frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we'll make it 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just to make it go a little bit slower. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one has to stay fast. So let's get rid of at least a couple frames here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two. This is a good speed. We'll probably have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I want to emphasize this. I really feel this lacks impact. That's just me being super extra. I might add an additional effect to this because I like overcomplicating things. All right, we'll come back to this one in a second. All right, let's see. Not these. Definitely not these. That looks so cool. When it comes to fire, I definitely got a crap ton of fire. I'm not gonna deny that. There's the speed line I want. The Andromeda constellation. I'm just trying to find what use would this be. I know exactly where that's from. That's KOF 11. Yes, it's a Magaki's super, but they just colored it red. Yeah. There's something I'm looking for. I won't wait. Ooh. Okay. All right. I found something. So we're going to go back to the Mia section. We'll come back here in a moment. Wait a minute. Did I goof? I did goof. Wait. I did not. Oh, yeah, I goofed. I didn't add a tween here. Okay. My mistake. So remember, tweening is moving one keyframe or a sprite from one position to another. Point A to point B. What the fuck? So... Oh, yeah, I really goofed right here. Interesting. So there's supposed to be a tween right there. So I goofed on that one. Mistakes do happen. Because if you don't add a tween, she's just gonna be like from here to here, and it's gonna look weird. It's not bad. But we're still gonna add a tween regardless. So anywhere in between the first keyframe and the secondary ending keyframe, right click it, create classic tween. Now this is a little bit better. But since you're this is gonna be kind of weird, but we can get this to work. But I don't use classic easing, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do is turn this into an easing out. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna line this up. We're gonna create a blank keyframe. We'll use. It doesn't really matter because anything that's above it should be good. So we'll use fluff EX blank keyframe. We're gonna go back. Make sure we copy this. Oh, that's actually looks so cool. Paste it here. Shout out to Dragon Ball. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's put you right here for now. Give me a second. All right. We're going to keep this as a graphic for now. Wait, it's a movie clip. 9 times out of 10, whenever you paste an effect, it'll be a movie clip. So we got to convert this into a graphic just to see where the hell this actually ends. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be hard, actually. Right there. Wait, keyframe. All right. This one's gonna be a doozy. Give me a minute. Do 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 do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Sorry about that. So what we have to do is, where do you start? You start right there. We're going to turn this back into a movie clip. We're going to add it. We're going to try to mash this up as best we can. This one's going to actually be weird to do. Wait, let's do this. Give it one extra frame. We'll have to insert a keyframe right here. Yeah, right there. Insert a keyframe. Yeah, this is actually gonna be super hard. Holy shit. I might not be able to use this. Because you're gonna end up right there at right there. So I gotta move this all the way here. It would have to be right there. So this is where you show up. I might not be able to use this, unfortunately. We're gonna try it regardless. I might have to just turn this into a button. So I think we should be good. It's not gonna be lined up. All right, so here's what I have to do. We're gonna turn this into a button. So as much as I love Tekken, I can't hear myself think right now. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna turn this into a button. So when an effect is a button, effectively it stops moving. Like nothing will show up. So because this effect is actually like It's an animated effect, so it's going to go from one position to another each frame. If I can explain this properly, we're going to make sure it just stays on frame 1 and goes nowhere. So in order to do that, give me some Resident Evil 0 music. So in order to do that, we're going to go on the first keyframe we made. Right there. Go to Object. Change it from a movie clip to a button. We're going to do the same exact thing to the ending section. Make that into a button. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to line this up to where she shows up again, which is this keyframe. So we just got to move this a little bit further. Damn it. Your keyframe. Perfect. So this should show up like this. We just have to make this a little bit bigger so it's actually covering her. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've been overusing teleports too damn much. But we're still going to keep the after image from the teleport there. I might put Shockwave here too. Yeah, I think I might just put Shockwave here as well. Here. Okay. This is one of those situations where I just overcomplicate things. Alright. So let's grab Shockwave. Put this into a graphic. Make sure it fits. And as usual, if you have any questions, just please let me know. This is a very complex project, so I would assume if you want to take up this project, you might have questions. Move this over to the right a little bit more, left a little bit more. There we go. Okay, cool beans. Now, turn this back into a movie clip. We're gonna add this, and we should be good. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the movie now and just make sure everything's cool and good to go. Why do I overcomplicate things? We had something good, but I just wanted to be extra with it. All right. Just waiting for the movie to load up. Luckily for everybody today, I have plenty of time, so I'm assuming probably a 3-hour stream today. We'll see. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. Wait, what's this? What's this song? Hype? Hype? Oh, hype. Do do do. All right, nothing has happened here. Like, we're good. I feel like it is so much more, judgment. I really do. I'm probably gonna take that to the grave. Oh, before I forget, if anybody wants access to these effects, just let me know and I'll grab them for you. I do recommend not using Kaya's just because I read the issue earlier. Aseprite 2.0 is not compatible with this version of Adobe Animate. Probably just newer versions in general, so some effects will not work. You don't want to risk your whole entire project crashing. Ask me how I know. I had to add a few more frames to that. All right, we gotta pay attention now. Good speed. Still have to add more frames to this. Perfect. Yeah, shockwave helps. All right, nice. We good. Shockwave is actually really, really good. So I might have to actually add that again. Copy this. Oh, it's just perfect cell time today. Do 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 do. Now I want to listen to Fighter Z music. I don't want to keep on spamming it, but it's a really good effect. Right there. The fuck? Oh, I did terrible. Wrong effect. Well, wrong layer. Movie clip again. We're definitely cooking right now. Definitely cooking. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will look a lot better once it gets a cap cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't need to add a camera here because we're already zoomed in. All right, let's give this like 10 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. It's the top of the hour. Okay, let's go over let's actually go over the enemy thing that I was mentioning before, because I've been saying that for the past couple of episodes. Okay, just give me a minute and we'll get this set up, because there's a lot of things we have to actually go over with this, especially if you want to add actual enemies to this besides your regular old monsters. Like humanoid enemies, just know like you're probably be working a lot harder, because using the ruffian as an example, you have 7 sprites to work with. I had to do a lot of finagling with this. All right, give me a minute and we'll get this set up. It should be, so bear with me for the next 12 minutes or so. Oh yeah, this was that time when people were stealing my content. All right. God, everything was so close back then. All right, is that it good? All right. I'll pause during specific sequences that I need people to watch. This was really close. Also, this was back. Back when we were using CapCut as the dialogue sequences part. CapCut is not good for that. It gets overloaded very, very quickly. That's why we're using DaVinci Resolve. But the trade-off is DaVinci Resolve hates Golden Sun's font. It can do it in standard font, but when it comes to italics, it won't do it. Also, shouts to Ed, and Eddie, which you'll hear in a second. Also, I'm going to pause this real quick because this was back when I was trying to match the text boxes with the actual game, but I decided, yeah, that's not worth it. That's just extra work. So text boxes are now going to be all the same size. Oh man, how far we've come. This is gonna be very slow, like the fighting sequences, because I was still testing the waters. Those Ed, Eddie sound effects. The text box speed was at least 3 seconds back then. It's 5 now, because people... I'm a fast reader, I guess people are not fast readers. Oh, this is pre-PT Mia too. I was testing the boundaries with this too. Yeah, it's actually pretty fast. Definitely fast. So 5 seconds is the sweet spot. Oops. Oh my god, I was definitely pushing this. I think this is the video where I was actually testing clashing in fights. It's gonna look very stiff because the ruffian, but it's good because you can actually see the limitations of said ruffian, or just humanoid enemies in general. Damn, there's a lot of work we have to do to actually get them to work right. Oh, this is before I was doing the thing. Oh yeah, this is this part. Okay, and now you can definitely see the limitations with the hooligans, the thieves. Oh yeah, this was funny. Wow, we've come so far. We were definitely close. Way too close. There were so many ideas I wanted to do that I realized I probably can't do, but now I actually can do because we've gotten better. We've done stuff. We figured out things, but definitely way too close with the sprites. But I definitely want you to pay attention to the ruffian. Not to give him some different attack motions, but yeah, holy crap, my man cannot fight. Pay attention to the ruffian. Mina's fine. Oh my gosh, the ruffian's so stiff. So stiff, so stiff. But it's cool. We were still testing out enemies. Oh yeah, this part. I was still testing out projectiles with I was testing out projectiles being thrown. Especially from like big distances. We got it to work, it's just we just have to make separate signals for them. I forgot about this. Oh, speaking of which, we haven't had you like do the laugh in a while. I would say one of the hardest things you have to do with something like this is not the sprite animation, not that. It's the dialogue, because it's so easy to make a mistake. Typos, the true enemy. Also, shout outs to references. Experience is I missed the E, I missed the S. Oh man, I was really going edgy with this one. And now the gag comes full circle. Whenever you yap, someone has to interrupt you. Oh yeah, there was an issue with your sprite that I had to fix. Oh yeah, I forgot the Goofy. Huh. Yeah, things have stayed pretty consistent when we lost the lore, definitely. But yeah, it's been like a year since I've done this. It was getting towards a year. Yeah, she was a simple water adept. Bro, I was throwing shade at Mia. Definitely was. Your mugshot was very. Your mugshot was not complete. Definitely wasn't. It was too bright, but so I had to make it a little bit darker. Also, icons were massive. Jesus. But again, it's still working out the kinks with this, but I think we were at a good spot. All right, just a couple more seconds. But as mentioned, this is the issues we face with certain sprites, mostly just the regular old hooligans, the enemies. If it's like a main character or main antagonist, we should be fine. But we'll have to improvise, especially with enemies. It gets pretty dicey at times. Okay, but that's pretty much the gist of things. This one I wanted to show. All right, let's get right back to work. But damn, now I want to listen to Dragon Ball FighterZ music. Oh, we're about to be hype. Let's go. That's Goku's theme. 10. Okay. I'm not going to use the dash lines anymore. Just because shaking works. But as I mentioned before, if anybody wants these, just let me know. I will make an email so I can actually email people these. got these. What was I gonna do again? Yep, when it comes to fire, I got a crap ton of fire effects. That won't work. Let me actually get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Nope. What is this? Sure. Oh, that's camera data. Sorry. Maple Story. Golly. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was Genocide Cutter. Oh, yeah. I wanted electricity. I know where this is from. Nope. That would have so helped earlier. Oh, that's cool. I know where that was from. You know what those? It's when you know it's when you know you have something, you just can't find it. You have a crap ton of shit. Excuse me. Hello. I might use that. I found the substitute. It's not gonna be Icy Wing. It's definitely gonna be not that. I love the fact that it's a bitmap. That's just a blast. Perfect. Copy this. We'll come back to this in a minute. All right, Icy Dust. All right, we need the hype. Ah, here's the black man. So this is a graphic first, as usual. Probably get them a little bit higher. Perfect. Okay, next. Okay. Do 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 do. All these bitmaps. I'm curious. I'm not gonna use it, but I just saw the name. Okay. Adorable. It's just nice. Indeed, that is quite literally just... Actually, this might actually look kind of cool. I did want to substitute for this part. Yeah, definitely to switch that. So much better. If you play fighting games, you'll know this reference. It's just ice. I'm going to turn this to a graphic first. See exactly where this ends. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? What? I definitely copied that. I did. Okay, that's weird. We're gonna copy it again. Oh. Damn. It's like that? Wow. That's a long one. I do want to use it though. Oh, damn, that is long. Holy shit, that's a long one. Well, there's a lot of fluff here, so I would have to just get rid of a lot of this. Yeah, I won't be able to use it. I can use it later. Okay, but I do need a substitute for the other one. But damn, that does last a long time. Okay. Hmm. Let's try something else. But I'm definitely gonna use the ice one later. It's definitely fire. It's a lot of fire. I really must have been in a big time fire mood back in the day. Oh, these are the epic effects. I can get away with saying this is water. I can definitely get away with saying this is water. I can definitely get away with it. I might actually do that. That's cool. Holy damn. 10 seconds long. Fuck it. You have now you've been doused. What was it called again? Cyan. Turn this to a graphic so I actually see where the hell this ends. It's been 9 minutes already. All right. Blank. Here's what we're gonna do. Ooh. So what I can do so you get damaged right there. So I'd have to bring you. Get rid of this. Right there's good. Honestly, I won't know until I see this. Let us watch the movie. But I've had enough of Dragon Ball. It's good in brief spurts, but not all the time. Give me a minute. Ooh, to Bloodborne we go. How long have I been streaming this for? It's been about an hour and 13 minutes. That's fine. We'll do a little bit longer. Do have a hangover, kind of. I was drinking a lot today, so we'll start wrapping it up pretty shortly. So primarily did a lot of managing with the effects, added better effects, did a lot of camera work. We got a lot done. We finally went over the issues with certain enemy sprites. But that's going to be the new fire effect for sure. Now we won't have to worry about it cutting off randomly. Doom Cam is never going to get old. All right. This part goes in so hard. Making her darker definitely helps. Fuck. I gotta do another rewatch, unfortunately. All right. The best part about it, now we can listen to other hype. I'm sad with how easy this boss was. That came out better than I thought it was gonna come out. I was very happy I put the camera there. So far, so good. I still feel we need more oomph with that. Still feel we need like at least a few more frames. Just, ooh, that's so cool. Yep. Cool. All right. Now let's do some more things. Amazingly enough, that looks pretty good. I know this is from. Oh, yeah, this is from that. Okay. Elaborate. Hmm. What's this one? All right, nothing there. Oh, that's... I know exactly who that is. That's what was this fucking name? Rainbow Orochi from Yugen. Nope. All right, we did enough. We've done enough of you ratting on. You very very sassy man female thing. Fuck.
Point to you trying to word was
Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I know what. Going in this part submitting just follow what I carried. I apologize. Being safe out there. This is a parcel. Only your this when you got the car, the freedom process, the house is right new. And they sell all the
It's very elaborate.
yes. You have just on the map and you go there.
We'll have to look at this later. Definitely not that. That would have been cool though. This is Mugen. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, fuck. All right. Unfortunately, I gotta go take care of some work-related stuff. We'll be back around the same time tomorrow. As usual, thank you guys for stopping by. It was great. We got a lot of stuff done today, but unfortunately, work do be calling. So we'll be doing the same thing around the same time tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody, and take care. We out. Bye-bye, guys.